What's up with it, y'all? It's your boy OT.
And Miss Dorothy.
And you are now tuned into
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Like, subscribe, and follow wherever you get your podcast from.
That's right, Otis. Whatever you say, Otis. Y'all ain't stupid. They coming to see me.
So the word to live by, or words of the day, is we fall in love with the lie, and then that's why we can't stand the truth. You want me to elaborate on it? I know. Basically, we'll fall in love with what we see and not so much of what we hear. Like appearance, what you see first, you see somebody's appearance, you see what you like about a person. But until you really get to know that person is when you get to know, okay, this person may be a pretty face, or they may have a lot of substance to them, or not, once you get to really know them. So we fall in love with a lie, and so that's why we hate the truth.
So true.
Any backup comments from that? We're crazy.
That's a really deep quote in itself. I feel like we can make a whole segment episode's worth out of that line.
I mean, that's kind of what this segment is about.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
I like the setup for it.
Yeah. So here we go.
Let go.
So here we go.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
What else was it? So basically, is it right for a woman to assume a man should pay all her bills and keep up with her appearance? On the other hand, if a man starts off getting her hair and nails and paying all the bills, should he keep doing it because that's what he introduced her to? Yeah. Now I will go, personally, if I didn't introduce you to that, then I'm not going to say you shouldn't expect it, because I am going to do it. But I would have to go with the first part of what I said. I do not feel like it's right for a woman to want the man to pay every single bill. This is out his own pocket. And keep up with her appearance, because at the end of the day, like, just truth be told, before we got together, you kept up with your own appearance. And you really should still want to keep up with your appearance. You should want to still get your hair and nails done. Now, I'm not saying that I won't pay for it sometimes. It's your birthday, it's a holiday, wedding, stuff like that. But I do not personally think that, okay, I should be out here, oh, that's my girl, that's my lady. Like, because if I'm paying all this money, you got your money in your pocket, but what are you doing for me? I'm bald and motherfucker, so it ain't too hard to keep my head shaved.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, like, so that's appearance, like, because I look in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, it's time to fucking go. Some females be like, well, I ain't, can't get my hair done because you ain't gave me this, you ain't did this. Like, some females almost feel entitled to this. But on the other hand, I do not agree I don't agree that a dude should stop doing things if that's the way he got you, because that kind of gives her that mindset, like, okay, well, this is how you got me. So basically, this is my expectation because this is what I'm used to. You came in giving the gifts. You came in getting my hair and nails done. So now I feel like you should keep up. You should keep up with that woman's appearance because that's what you did. You should buy her hair, nails, shoes, whatever she wants, because that's what you did. Because I think it's kind of, I ain't gonna say selfish, but it's wrong for you to sit there and stop doing it once you get her, because it's almost like, okay, here you go. I want you to like me. I want you to accept me. Oh, now that I got you. Oh well, shit, fuck it.
I will say Oh yeah. By the way, I'm back. Trey's in here.
Trey in the bin.
Yes, sir. Back like Bobby Brown on crack. You did. Shout out to Bobby.
And
But-
Whitney.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
I forgot she was dead.
All
My
right.
bad. But to go back what you were saying though, I feel like if that's how you got her, if you can maintain that is fine. But also too, sometimes you get into hard times to where you can't do that. You can't produce like you was. You know what I'm saying? So also for a woman, you have to understand that. And on the bill standpoint, me personally, if I'm dealing with a woman that expects me to go pay everything and things like that, I look at like what type of hustler are you? Like, are you willing to go get your I ain't gonna say hands dirty, but like, are you willing to go get it? Because if you're expecting me to do all this, you're not willing to go do things on your own. You know what I'm saying? And once again, like I always say, like this is a partnership, not a sponsorship. So don't expect me to sponsor you and you can't be my partner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not saying it got to be 50-50 or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? The percentages, that don't really matter. This is up to y'all. But at the end of the day, if we're partners, you're supposed to help me. And I'm supposed to help you. If I'm paying everything and then you're expecting me to still do other things, that's not fair to me. You know what I'm saying? So with the whole like, oh, the man should pay all the bills and things like, no, that's an old saying. But that's a saying that a lot of people don't want to give up because it helps them continue to be who they are and be, to me personally, be lazy within themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to say, well, my grandpa did. Yet I'm not talking about your grandpa. Your grandpa not me. I'm not him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you get to that, I feel like, hey, like, okay, talk about your situation, understand your situation, and then you act on that. You act on it. Whatever agreement y'all come to, y'all act on that. You got guys that make great money and can afford to pay for your lifestyle. That's fine, but you have to understand they're able to do that. But also you have to understand some guys like that are very controlling on you. You have guys that are, you know, saying, not lower class, middle class. He can't pay for everything like that. He middle class. It's not fair to sit there and think like, oh, well, this last dude did. It's not the same situation. So,
But if he came in doing it,
but he might went from high class to middle. You don't know the situation. You never know.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm working to get you. Not saying I should change, but like just, you know what I'm saying, you got to be here with me through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, hey, I don't got it like this no more. Are you willing to help? If you're not willing to help me, why am I here to help you?
Yeah.
The woman say, oh, yeah.
I'm dead. No, I mean, I agree with that for sure. Because if you're dating someone, they're suiting you. You have suitors, whether it be one or multiple. You have suitors, and they're paying to get your nails done or your hair done or doing these things to woo you, right?
To woo, you saying some words today.
Hi. Like, that's okay. That's good. That's what you want, right? But also, please keep in mind that they're doing this to woo you. So if this is like your standard, if this is what the precedent that you want, this is what you want to be upheld, then make that known. Please make that known. Because these are the things that women want nowadays. They want to get their nails done. They want to get their hair done, et cetera, et cetera. If you go on social media, Facebook, oh, I need my bills paid, et cetera, et cetera. So there are a lot of guys now that are like, I know you're shaking your head, but there are a lot of guys that'll do that. They'll just, because I had that happen to me. Oh, well, I pay this, that, and the third. I don't want that. Let me get this straight right now. I do not need you to pay my bills. Please do not, because I don't want you to feel like you have any say in my household. But that's what they do, right? So if that's what you want to be maintained, then let that be known. But if you was getting that done prior to them men coming into your life, don't be upset when they stop paying for it.
True.
If you don't set that precedent and they pay for it at the get-go or whatever, et cetera, and you're not letting them know, like, hey, I need you to keep doing this or whatever, don't be upset about it. They did that for a reason, girl.
Yeah. And also for me, it's just like, like, you know what I'm saying? They say, I want to say there's a high percentage on like most marriages, you know, or relationships end off of, you know, finance. But it's like, I think we've said that, and nowadays we've said that to be the thing, like to where if this ain't right with finances, then we can't be together. It's like that part of it really, to me, it really, I ain't gonna say it shouldn't matter, but it's just like once y'all get y'all understanding, hey, live with it. Cause it's like if you got a woman that she might go 60, it might be 60-40, and she might be the 60. So be it. That's their situation. You know what I'm saying? You might have the other situation where a dude might be going 70-30. That's their situation. Right. It's just whatever it is. However you are okay with your finances, that is fine. But it's like finances is such a big thing nowadays that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these relationships are ending because of that or whatever. To where, you know what I'm saying, I feel like as men, you have a lot of pressure on men because some man might not feel as a man if they can't provide at that moment. Right. They might be going through something and they feel scared to ask their woman because they've never been in that situation to see if that woman or is a rider or not with them to ask, hey, I need your help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because social media has painted that picture to that I need this person to do this, that person to do that. And it's like, it ain't fair. It ain't fair to nobody because now we're sitting there looking at each other with unanswered questions that we don't want to ask because we feel less of who we are.
Exactly. I don't think it should be an assumption at all of the man should be doing this, that, and the third for a woman. I really don't, especially in this day and age, because a long time ago, yes, it was a man's duty to uphold the house, the woman's duty to clean and stay at home, be that mom. We're not in those times anymore. Let's just get that straight. We're not. We're not. Whether somebody wants to be or not, we're not there. The problem is that women still want men to uphold the standard as if they are the homemaker, and men want women to uphold the standard as if they're the homemaker, even though they're going to work every day too. So we're both tired. Men and women, we are tired. We cannot take this. So we really need to come together as a collective. That's the issue. But for people to be unfair and expect a standard to be upheld, as far as like paying for hair, nails, her going to brunch with the girls, and then like vice versa, I'm going to work every day. Yeah. Please do not think that I'm going to be cooking for you and clean up after your bullshit. I'm not doing that. No. There needs to be an understanding.
No, that's fact. And I think just like as times change, we pick and choose what we want to change with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like as a man, we think the woman is supposed to cook and clean every day, but it's like that's because it's convenient to us. You know what I'm saying? Or the woman thinking that the man should be paying all the bills of doing outside work because it's convenient to them. So it's like you're picking and choosing what you want to change with the times. You're not picking and choosing everything. You're not putting in every part of it and say, oh, well, this has changed, this has changed. Like I said, you have women right now that are making money, that are going to work, going to get a bag, and shout out to them. Yes, once again, you are going to be tired when you get off of work. You're comparing a woman that has a 9-to-5 job that works 40, 45 hours a week to a woman back in the day that might didn't work or work 20 hours a week. Right. That's a whole different type of thing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like even women out there, I see women talk about, I can't wait till I get a man and I can work from home. Like, no, you not a hustler. But then also, once again, you have all these, famous people that you look up to. This, for example, you can say like the Beyoncés and Jay-Z's. Beyonce works. She's a hustler. She's a grind. But you don't want to go do that, though, because you're picking and choosing on how you want to live this life or how you want to present yourself. Nah, if you want to say, oh, look at them. Okay, look at what she's doing. She can go make her own living without him. Now together they're a power couple. They're collecting generational wealth. But at the end of the day, you got to look and say, okay, but all these famous people, Moneybagg and Aria or whoever all these people are, Russell Wilson and Sierra, they have their own bags, right? But they bring them together.
Stop basing relationships off of celebrities and live in real times.
But even that, I'm like, some people not basing off celebrities because they're not saying. Some of these girls want to be housewives, but the celebrity that they're basing off of is not a housewife. She's going to get a bag. She's hustling. She's going to get something. Mm-hmm. So you're not really doing everything that she's doing. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, I think it's like we're just building a facade that, you know what I'm saying, that we want to do, which on social media, you can build up any picture that you want to be, and that can be your Picasso.
Right.
So it's like,
right.
My thing is.
Yeah, I like that.
My thing is, though,
Taco.
It's just, I hear what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. Let me play devil's advocate. But if
switch hats.
You know what I'm saying? If a dude, like, I'm gonna say from a dude's perspective, I'm spay from the woman's perspective. But if a dude comes in and he's being flashy and he like, yeah, maybe he can't maintain that, then you shouldn't come in doing that because every dog has his day, and you can always fall from grace. You will not always be up there. So it's just like, I think that's the problem with the generation today. Sometimes conversations aren't had. Conversations aren't given out like, okay, yeah, I'm spoiling you, I'm doing this, but hey, if I ever fall on hard times, will you have me like I have you? You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing. And then on the other hand, with the females who think, oh, well, this, and it's really this young generation that they used to call us the microwave generation, but they are the microwave. They come out the womb thinking, oh, I'm about to be rich and I want this. They really want to be like those celebrities. These females are looking at, they look at who they role model is. Like, I kind of like Sexy Red. I like her, but I don't. But when I look deep down inside, I really don't like what she's portraying to them, because it's just like, even Glorilla, because Glorilla said, if you are in your 20s, you should be toxic. Like, I should be toxic, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not 30-something yet. But you mean you're justifying that you should be toxic because you're young? That to me doesn't make sense, because, I know some mature people for the age. I know some people who weren't toxic like that. But if you expect this man to do X, Y, and Z, if he falls on hard time, like Trey said, I got to be able to know you got me too. Right. Because if everything goes to shit, and then because I was listening to this one podcast, it was called he called it Triggered, and this woman was saying how if her dude fall off, she gonna give him 30 days to get back on.
Oh wow.
She gonna give him 30 days, and one girl's like, I'm gonna give him I guess 60 days. Like it was different times frame. So Triggered podcast basically he was like, he gonna stop him, he gonna talk his shit. But like he said, he's like, but when I was paying all the bills and I had it, and I was teaching your badass son who still can't catch and play football, this and that, like where was this at? Where was all this at then? Right. He said, so basically you could have took your ass back to the projects or wherever you from, but I stayed there. But now that I'm broke, you gonna give me a time frame when I gotta do this. You giving me a time frame that, I gotta come. You got 30 days to get back where you used to be, but I don't have you within my 30 days. Like, that's crazy to me, because it's just like, so you're not gonna help me, even though I was helping you this whole time.
And bro, that's just the way of the world right now. Like, I can say, like, with my woman, like, I just feel like she got me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't got it, she like, I got you, or you know what I'm saying? If it's something that I might want, she'll get it for me, and it's vice versa. So it's like, I just think that's a great feeling to have. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, I feel like as a man, you go through so many emotions of trying to be a man. You know what I'm saying? With wondering if you're doing enough, especially for a woman, because I think a lot of men are judged on how they are with their woman, or what their woman says about them when the doors are closed and they're not around, or when they can provide for them. And you will never know that conversation, because it's probably never gonna come out to you.
True.
Whatever. So it's like, I just think like with me and mine, it's just like, damn, I know she got me. I know she ain't. I know
it's a give and take.
Yeah, you know, I know if this shit go sour with me, she's still gonna be by my side, and she's always been by my side. And I think that's like a special thing. And even like, just even like, bro, there's women everywhere. So it's like, even if I go out and I see, there's beautiful women anywhere, but it's just like, I be saying like, damn, yeah, you beautiful, but it's like, you just not better than mine. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that you had to have them thoughts like, you just not better than mine, or you fuck around and be a big ass headache. I'm glad I'm at home where I'm at.
Beauty does not equate to substance.
It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And you have bad substance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of them kill. You know what I'm saying? We seen the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah. How that shit go? Cinnamon
sugar, spice, everything nice.
Yes, but then a bad batch of Chemical X.
But the motherfuckers some bad bitches.
Yes, which was toxicity. If I said that right. But no, I just think, I just think that, like, man, it's just, whatever it is for you. But I think a lot of men do deal with the problem of wondering, are they doing enough? Wondering if their woman is really happy. You know what I'm saying? You can go get a woman in Louis bag, but you still wondering, like, damn, is that enough? You know what I'm saying? And like, your pocket's looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to figure out if you're actually being what we call in this society a man. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with women. A woman always, He's always wondering, like, am I being a good enough woman? When he had those conversations with his boys and I'm not there, am I a good topic to talk about?
Because I can only talk from experience.
Most
but
definitely.
I was in a relationship where I spent most of my damn money. Like, I spent, you know what I'm saying, and I'm broke, and you sitting here, I couldn't even get something to eat out of you.
Shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I done paid the car, no, I done paid this. No, I wasn't doing every goddamn thing, right? But it's like, this is when, you know.
You know what you could, though.
This is hindsight. I'm like, damn, I should have been left. Because she was like, I'm a man, I make more than you. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, you a man, and I make more than you as a man. Like, first of all, what does that fucking matter?
Hold on, what?
She would tell me, you're a man, and as a man, me as a female, I make more than you.
Okay.
And I used to tell her, I'm like, but you know how long you've been at your job since you were 18 years old.
What was her point of even saying that? Like, what was, like, what? Like,
That's when, like I said, that's that hindsight moment.
That's when that shit went sour.
That shit had been went sour though. That's when that hindsight moment. Like, now I'm thinking like, damn, nigga, like, you don't see this shit. You don't see, like,
because
how
what does
toxic
that
it is?
matter at the end? Like, what does that matter?
But that's why I think we made it to where that matters. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like,
but that's the thing that but you know, that's taught. Her mother taught her that. Her mother told me she taught her that. And she also told me that her mama taught her that. And I'm just like, that goes back to shit. You can't change a person.
Yeah.
You know.
You can't. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Finish.
You can't change a person. You can't think that, oh, if I do this, okay, let's just, I pay all the bills, I pay the car note, you know what I'm saying? It was always still something that I was not doing. And I'm just like, God damn, like, nigga, like, but what are you doing?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Like, we together in this, but that's when I realized we lived together, but we were two, like, but our entities was like, it wasn't together. It was just like, okay, man, this is my money. I made my money. Yeah, you spent all your money and you did this, you know.
Those was the thoughts, like, what y'all dealing with each other, like.
We were against each other instead of coming together as a person. Now that I'm in a relationship and I know what it is to a healthy relationship, I'm like, that's what I need. Like, I feel like sometimes we get in this mode of thinking of, oh, I don't necessarily need this person, but this person is the person for me because I love them. Yeah, you can love a person all day long, but you said what?
Sometimes you hate them.
Yeah, but it's just like, then you sit
true,
there and
it's
you
true.
do. And you sit there and you think to yourself, you like, God damn, like, it was plenty of times within that relationship, like, I speak from, like, basic experience because it's the only thing I can. But I thought back to that relationship and I'm just like, I stayed with somebody who didn't give two shits about me. But I stayed because I gave I gave all the shits about them. And it's just like, damn, like, at what point do you sit there and say, you know what? This motherfucker do not have my best interest at heart. Nigga, I'm broke over here and she living a good life, getting, you know what I'm saying?
And not taking nothing that you got going on in consideration.
Nothing. And it's just like, damn, like, that's when it's like you expected this shit, but that's what dudes used to do for you, but you got with me and I told you straight up, hey, I can do X, Y, and Z. I can get your toes, nails done, but the thing that used to piss her off was like, shit, what do you need it for? When I asked a question, that's all right. Like, you mad because you asking me for my money.
Yeah.
And I'm asking you, okay, what you need it for, but you know, I'll still give it to you.
Yeah.
But it's just like, what do you need it for? And we got, like, I felt like we had everything.
It's coming off more as like a partnership, like a business.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, a sponsorship. That is a better word for it.
No,
For sure.
That's a good one.
No, bro. Once again, like, which I have a girl, but I'm saying one point in my life, come in my life, it's more, are you here for sponsorship or partnership? Because sponsorship, you just show the brand off and I pay for it.
Yeah.
Partnership, we in this together. We got to bounce off deals off each other to figure out, okay, how do we make this bigger?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just the biggest thing for me. And I think, like I said, this social media and things like that have drawn an attention to, you know, to where we pay attention more to gender roles and like having these specific things instead of just what works for you. You know, so I've seen, and I'm just gonna say females.
Yeah.
I've seen women that say like, I can't wait till I get a man that can pay for my nails. In which they might just be might be talking, which that is cool too. That's fine. But it's sometimes when I see that, I be like, you're not looking for a nigga to love, you looking for a nigga to trick. You know what I'm saying? In a sense. And it's just like,
Women love
what do you
treats.
get out of it? Because you know what I'm saying? Because my thing is like, if you've been doing this already, not saying you can't get a man to go do it for you, but if you're doing this already, why are you expecting this all the time? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once again, like, if I was doing something already before my woman, I'm not saying she can't go pay for it for me. I'm gonna appreciate that, but I'm also not tripping if she don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just know it might come, periodically. But no, I'm not expecting you to do this every time. I'm not expecting you to text me. Me text you like, hey, these shoes just came out again, so hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But you have some people that really expect that and look at somebody weird if they don't do that. But it's like, what were you doing before me? And like for me,
Exactly.
if I'm looking for looking for one, I'm looking for also another hustler or somebody that wants to do for themselves also. And so now when we come together, it's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? We're both looking to do for ourselves, but also we're looking to do for each other when we come together and make something out of this. And I think that's like the biggest thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, me and my girl, like I got massages for us for Saturday, or I'm paying for yours. Like, I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But also, we'll go out, boom, okay, I'll pay for this. Okay, well, I'll get this then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is relieving, because sometimes as a dude, you don't tell your woman if you ain't got the money like that.
Right.
You just make it work. So just to hear that, sometimes you just like, I appreciate that, because you really didn't know where I was at with this, but you just came in clutch and you don't even much really know that type. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because I'm trying to prove to you that, okay, you want a date night, I just got to make it happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a date night for you don't mean you got to go do everything. It's like, no, okay, you pay for the food when we go to eat, I'll pay for the movie or whatever it may be. It's like I said, it's a partnership. It's 50-50 or 50-50 in the sense. Sometimes it's 70-30, sometimes it's 80-20, depending on the situation. Yeah, depending on the situation.
Right, depending on the situation. But if you're with someone, so like
at the end of the day, we all together and to make 100.
Yeah, exactly. And just like you said, like people look at it as like, what can you do for me? And if you look at it like that, then it's more so a need.
Most definitely.
And I say this all the time. If I'm with anybody, it's not because I need you. It's because I want to be with you.
Oh, you niggas better stop playing.
I want to be with you. I don't need a damn thing for you. And when I see stuff like that, as far as like somebody paying for my nails, somebody doing this, that, and the third, or is she gonna pay for my haircut, et cetera, et cetera. Do you need a parent?
Is she gonna pay for my haircut though, for sure?
Do you need a parent? Mm-hmm. Do you need a parent, or do you want a spouse?
Wait, let's get to that.
Like, what is it? What is it that you need? And if that's the case, then you need to go solve some childhood trauma. Because that's not what I'm here for. And that's not what he's here for. Point blank, period.
I said that.
It should not be an expectation of, if I'm with you, then you need to be paying for my nails. You need to be paying for my wants, et cetera, et cetera. Listen, if you with somebody, be with them, because that's who you're going to go with these struggles with. Okay, that's who you bond with. That's who you have stuff in common with. That's who you're willing to go in the trench with, because this life ain't easy. It's not. And it's not like what we used to go through in the, not we, because we was not here then, but what our aunts, our parents, our grandparents, et cetera, used to go through in the 50s, 60s, whatever, et cetera. No, it's not that lifestyle no more. It's not. We're in a 50-50 basic lifestyle. The women work and the men work. If the women don't have to work, that's awesome. I know people where they have stay-at-home husbands. That's awesome, too, if that's what you want to do. But whatever is beneficial to y'all's relationship, but don't have no expectations of such and such has to do this, that, and the third for you. Because if you was getting that done prior to knowing them, don't be thinking that they need to come in and play parent or savior, Captain Saber, whatever, because that's not the case.
Let me say it. Save a hope.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you for having that. Because if y'all don't work out, you're going to still do that after the fact. So don't expect that from nobody. When you're looking for somebody, at least have like pure intentions. Like, it shouldn't have to be a give and a take. What do y'all have in common? What do y'all like to do? Do y'all like to do word searches? Do y'all like to go jogging? What's going on? Can we have something like that?
I already said, I have a woman. But I'm just saying, periodic. Well, not periodic. What's the word? Hypothetically
Speaking.
Go. If I'm paying everything, you better not ask me shit, tell me shit. I go where I want. I do what I do. Don't even ask me when I'm coming back in the house.
And I don't blame you. That's why I don't ask for nickel and noon.
Yeah, there's no when that alarm go off. Front door open. Front door closed. There's no I came in, I came out. Don't worry about nothing else. Garage open. Don't worry about me. Because right now, you acting like the kids. The kids don't ask me where the fuck I'm going, and I'm paying everything. I'm buying their clothes. I'm buying their shoes. I'm putting the household over their head. Don't ask me a bitch-ass thing.
And that's what I'm saying. You want to be a dependent?
Oh, you can cook and clean. I can cook and clean. Now, I appreciate you for doing it. I can teach my kids how to cook. I can teach my kids how to clean because they clean their room. What's about the rest of the house?
I was trying to find this one quote because I seen it. It was not even a quote. It was just the lady she posted. And she was like, okay. Because she was really just asking the question. She's like, what if the roles were reversed? She's like,
they don't want to hear that.
Huh?
They don't want to hear that.
Yeah, what if the roles was reversed? Like, what if y'all, like, let's say a woman was paying all the bills. Like, shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be Mr. Clean that motherfucker for real. Like,
Spotless,
spotless, your meals cooked, all that shit. But it's just like, that's what she was saying. She was like, but, you know, a lot of men and women aren't ready for that because at the end of the day, like, men, we have certain egos. Like, oh, no, I got to work. I got to go out and do this and that. You know, I can't be a stay-at-home person, but shit. If my girl made, let's just say she made $1 million plus yearly,
damn.
I just gotta put it up there.
Just a number.
Shit, just a number. And you paying all the bills, you doing this, you goddamn right. You gonna have some food cooked when you come home. Everything gonna be clean. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing.
Right. And to add on to that, like with the whole guy stay at home type of thing, it's still looked at as a problem if the guy stays at home, and it should not. If the man is a stay at home husband, let him be that. Yes, Trey.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be no stay.
You don't like that?
But no, but once again, it goes back. Like you said, if your girl made $1 million, so once again, I feel like if your girl or whatever made $1 million or your husband made $1 million, I feel that they worked their ass off to get there. Mm-hmm. So if you're a person that's dealing with them, you seen them work. If that don't motivate you to go work and go figure out something and go find a bit or whatever to do, something's wrong. Right. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just like
if I'm to school, you can do something.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if it's not motivating you to like, okay, you making $1 million plus. Okay, how can we make this more with me getting a bit or me doing?
How can I take a load off you a little bit?
Yeah, not even a load, but how can we make this bag bigger? Once again, you talking about like we talk about famous. We talking about the Beyonce, Jay-Z's, Moneybagg Ari's, Offset, and Cardi, and actually bigger power couples than that. Like they're building a bag together because they had their bags by themselves already, but now together you seeing like. You can't tell me like Beyonce don't see Jay-Z sometime like in that booth or you know what I'm saying doing his audit and it's like, oh, now we can do this now and I can put my shit into it and now we done made $5 million and become $10 million.
Like she said, of course some shit go down when there's $1 billion on the elevator.
Shout out to Beyonce, love her.
I don't listen to Beyonce, so shout out to the Tin Can concert.
Beyonce is life. But the Tin Can concert, you crazy.
Yes, everybody's like Tin Cans.
In partnerships like that, like relationships like that, that's awesome. Where like y'all have like a way of going about it. But yeah, it's like if a man is a stay-at-home husband and he has his like ways of getting money, etc., that's cool. But if he want to be the homemaker nowadays, that's cool. Because I know some women that don't want to be at home, honestly don't want to be there with their kids, don't want to be cooking, cleaning, whatever, and they have a stay-at-home husband. And I don't see a problem in that. Now, me personally, do I want that? Hell no. No, definitely not. Definitely not at all. But that is a thing nowadays. I don't see a problem with it. I don't. Now they can still get their own ways of getting money, and I know y'all like because I mean y'all are not about that. I love that.
I wouldn't be a stay-at-home person, but
I love that.
You gonna have to make a lot of money for me to stay at home.
It don't matter to me because
I'm still gonna have my side hustle, but for me, like if the woman was the breadwinner, I'm gonna have my side hustle. I'm gonna do stuff, but it's just like, boy, listen here, free time. What? I ain't gonna be cleaning all goddamn day or cooking all damn day. So you're gonna be done at a certain point in time. So it's like, shit, what else can I do?
I was a homemaker one time. I didn't like that shit.
But I'm saying that's the thing about it for me, like when you say like stay at home wife or whatever, like it's only so fucking much you can clean. Especially if you ain't got no kids. But even if you got kids, it's only so much you can clean. Damn, how much fabuloso you got in the house?
But also she probably that person who's paying all the bills. Running all the errands, like basically making it easier for him. Like
how many errands do you got?
You know, as somebody that was a stay-at-home wife and a stay-at-home mom, I ain't gonna lie, I did not like that. People are like, "Oh my goodness, like you're so lucky, you can relax." No, you cannot. It's a constant go a cycle. Because
you still working?
Really?
Yes, 24/7. You don't have no off days. Oh no, it's expected. You're going to cook. You're going to clean. You have to go to sports events with the kids. You got to be there to do your husband stuff. Like it's a constant go, 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 go.
And that's what that lady was
they
saying.
might seem like there's some downtime. Oh, no. Because if there's anything misplaced within the house, if you don't have somebody with a slight understanding, it's a problem. You don't get vacation days.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, though, but still, like, how long does it take you to clean? But once again, are you cleaning every day?
Yes. If there's kids at the house, you have something to clean every day.
No, so you have something, but how long does it really take you? After you deep clean the house on Sunday.
It don't take long, but you still don't have
you
breaks.
know how fast shit get
I get
torn up
right.
in
No,
the
no,
house?
no. I get what you're saying, but I get what you're saying. So are the kids still at home?
In my position where I was at, there was kids at home and there were kids in school.
Okay, but I'm saying, so how many kids are at home?
One. There was one kid at school, and then there were 1, 2, 3, 4
God
kids at school, and then after that you had after school programs, et cetera, et cetera.
Shit.
I know.
Okay, we're gonna skip that part. But 1, 2, 3 into the 4.
And then there was also there was a husband that needed you to go bring him lunch during his lunch breaks, then go do this,
Okay,
run around, et cetera, et cetera.
that's some
He
other
would have
shit.
took some lunch to work.
I'm about to say that's some other shit. But what I'm saying is, okay, you deep clean or whatever. So, okay, the house is already clean, so it's not going to be much for you clean. You got one kid there.
Yeah.
I don't give that motherfucker's Tasmanian devil. He ain't making your ass clean for fucking 3 or 4 fucking hours.
Yeah, true.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
then you get get your chill point with the kid. When do you get a break to yourself?
Hey, you got kids. That's on you. It's your fault.
That's a fact. That's true.
So cool. You know, that's your, you know what
I'll
I'm saying?
let you have that.
So cool. Okay, so now, husband gets off 4 or 5 o'clock. So let's say you probably been up since 9.
5:45, 6 o'clock.
So you've been up earlier.
Yeah.
So you didn't have more time to really.
Everything's
You
good to go.
You getting people ready though.
Yeah.
Okay, you getting people ready.
Yes, it ain't up by choice. Thank you.
Once again, you deep cleaned on Sunday. So you wake up, get people ready. Are you taking them to school?
To the bus, not to the school. No.
Okay, so we walking 30 feet, if that, from the house. Okay.
What you mean? Get up, walk 30 feet, get up, make sure they all get up, get dressed, brush teeth, et cetera, et cetera.
That's some regular work shit. Don't matter if you was going to work.
Cool, but we still going. Come on, keep on.
Got you. Okay, so now you back in the house. You start cleaning, right? You already deep cleaned Sunday, so the house can't be that crazy. It can't be.
Right, not on Monday.
Not on Monday. Okay, you only got one kid in there. How old's the kid?
About 6 months.
Oh shit, he can't terrorize that.
He can shit though.
He can shit.
He can piss.
He can shit in his
and
pamper.
cry.
And cry.
That's fine though, but still, it's not dirtying up the house.
And you trying to take a nap and then damn, I gotta.
That's fine though, but still, we on some work schedule shit. You can't go to sleep at work.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what she said. She said she working.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
You don't get no.
But I love this. But the person that got to go to work ain't even up for work yet.
That's fine. He chose a great job. Shit, the bills paid, ain't they? Yeah. Chill.
Continue. I'm with it. We flowing.
But once again,
we here over this.
That sound like a womanizer.
Right. It sound like one. That's why I love this. Come on, let's get it in.
I love y'all. But still, once again, okay, so hold on. So the baby's 6 months, so he can't really terrorize shit. So the house is still clean. The only thing you worried about is his motherfucker crying, pissing, and shitting. That's 3. That's 3 things. But still, you're not at a job to where you have to do this, do that. You can really sit. You can sit on the fucking couch and watch a movie before he starts crying and shitting on himself.
Is that not a job though?
No, it still is a job.
It's very much a job. You know what?
No, but I'm saying you don't have the same regulations and stipulations as a job. Okay, your man gets up. What time you get up?
Yeah, 7:45, 8 o'clock.
Okay, so he probably been up an hour before you. Cool. Whatever.
She got up at 5 though.
No, she said 6:30.
5:45, 6. Womanizer.
6.
Okay.
I love it because especially me seeing both sides of the table, like being a homemaker and being a working mom. Come on, continue. Go ahead.
Okay, well, once again, the baby's 6 months. He shits, piss, or cries. She shits, piss, or cries. One of the 3. It ain't messing up the house or nothing. So you only have to.
She can't get hungry.
And you have to feed them.
Right.
You have to feed them. Okay, cool.
And feed yourself.
But none of those things. You have to clean up the house that you already deep clean. So
this Sunday to Monday, right?
Yes, Sunday
not
to Monday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You know the kids come home and just throw that shit everywhere.
This what I'm getting. This what I'm getting at. Okay. Sunday to Monday. So my thing is between the time that the husband leaves or whatever, and you just taking care of the one kid. And I'm not saying that the one kid is not hell to take care of, but once again, you deal with him on 3 occasions: shit, piss, eat, or cry. or her. I'm sorry. What else?
Continue.
No, I'm saying, but what else are you doing between those hours? I understand you kind of got to watch your nap times because you got to go to sleep when the kid go to sleep. So which they fucking around take a nap, so you do got some nap time in there.
Correct. And now let me say this before I go on to my spiel.
Can I say this real quick?
Yeah.
And fuck all the I had to take the nigga some lunch and shit like that. That's some fuck that nigga. You better pack that sandwich meat, nigga. Shit, I ordered DoorDash.
But if a man is paying the bills and doing this, why not? Right?
Nah, cause that's just some I want control type shit. Like just make sure I know you ain't doing nothing at 12, cause at 12 you bringing me some lunch, nigga. Now at 12:31 you might be over there at that other nigga crib, but still.
All right.
Not with a 6-month-old.
Shit happens.
She.
All right. Is it my turn?
Hey, women make a way.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Okay, so let me.
You slamming that cup
My
down,
bad.
right? Authority, all right.
Let me say this before I start. Before I go on my little soapbox. Again, I decided to be in this situation, right? I decided to do this.
Working.
Stop it. Stop.
She got a
Okay. So, there are still things other than the kids that I have to do for myself, that I need for my self-care.
Self-care.
Self-care. I still need to take a shower. I still need to tend to my hair. I'm mixed. This don't take 20 minutes. This is at least an hour and a half to straighten. I have my own needs. I'd like to rest. I'd like to take a nap. Yes, I chose somebody that had kids and I had a kid. Okay, cool. That does not mean that my needs should be disregarded at all. At all. So, okay, cool. Yeah, Sunday, the house is all cleaned up, deep cleaned, etc. If, as a family, my husband and my kids, they're not wanting to go do this, that, and the third. We got to go to church. We got to go see the family. You know, it's the weekend. So, aside from school, work, etc., this is the time that we have to go see our family and do this, that, and the third. We're away from the house. I don't always have time to deep clean. And is that even taken into consideration? No, I should have it done. I should have it done, even though we on the opposite side of town getting stuff done. Hold on.
Let's go.
But even if it is already done, okay, let's see. Okay, Monday comes, we get the kids ready. They're good to go. They're going on the bus to school. Bye, see y'all later. Now I got me and my little infant, aside from doing little infant, little stuff. I'm going to say that's little stuff because it really is. Looking at the big picture, that's small. She is not much to worry about in comparison to what I have to focus on with the kids, the husband, myself, the household, anything that needs to get done. Bills, errands. There's still so much in the house. So now, after school comes, I need to make sure that the dinner's in the crock pot because all these kids have sports, they have extracurricular activities. The husband is going to be at work till, who knows, sometimes after 10 p.m. because of the business that he's in. So we're going all day long. So I'm over here with the infant, with all these kids, driving in this damn expedition all the way across town to cheerleading practice, basketball practice, football practice. The food's in there. I still got an infant, having to change her, this, that, and the third. Going back and forth, running myself ragged, get home, have to deal with homework, school projects, etc.
And have to wake up and do it again.
Dead tired. And then my husband finally gets home and is not appreciative to anything that's going on.
Woman, where's my food?
Yes, exactly.
He been working all day.
And bam. I'm working all day. With no breaks. We don't get vacation time. We don't get a weekend.
That goes back to what I said.
Out.
He introduced her to that. He allowed you to be a stay-at-home mom, right? It ain't like you said, okay, I'm going to stay at home.
Hey,
exactly.
Good game.
He took me out of being a working woman to being a stay-at-home mom, and guess what I did after I had my child? There was not even a damn maternity leave. Didn't even do a full maternity leave. You know what I did? I went back to work because being a stay-at-home mom is so fucking hard because you get behind on that, and people expect you to, you can take a nap. You can sleep. Oh, you can wake up. You can do this, that, and third. No, the fuck you can't. You cannot. And when you do, and shit starts getting behind, then all of a sudden it's, you're lazy. oh, whoop de whoop de whoop, et cetera, et cetera. You can't. There's no time. I'll
like-
never do this shit again.
So like once your kid gets like 2 or 3, I don't know the ages when they stop.
It don't change.
It
It don't get easier because again, that infant, like I said, aside from her, that was the easy part for my workload. The infant was easier.
around.
2, 3, easier.
But also too, you said that.
Because she trying to help me at this point.
But you said your man was still at work too at all these times.
I mean, what was he supposed to do? If I'm a stay-at-home wife, he supposed to stay at home too?
So y'all both was working.
When I went to work?
I'm talking whenever you was doing your home mom stuff.
Yeah, he was at work. And whenever she gets older, thankfully she's there before she goes to school because at this point she's seeing mom struggling, so she's going to try to help. But that ain't no easier because now you about 2, 3. Now you want to run around. Now you're tearing up shit. Now you're putting shit on the wall.
No, hey.
And even if you're a good child, because my baby was a good child. I ain't going to lie. She was a good child. But you still need stuff. You still need you eat more. You're doing more, etc. You don't want to take a nap because the time when the infant was napping, that was the easy part. Now you don't want to.
So you got a nap in, but I'm saying, did you?
The nap wasn't nothing. I couldn't even. If I wanted to take a nap, it was an anxiety loaded nap.
That's fine, but hey,
there was no sleep.
I be at work in the gym and I can't take a nap because fucking balls and footballs and shit flying across my goddamn head. And, hey, stop kicking that shit.
You're a PE coach.
Hey, that's the problem. Goddamn,
why is you taking a nap while the kids are doing
that? You know what your workload is?
I don't. Oh, you.
Choose a different job. Choose a different job. You know what your workload is.
But she just stated her man allowed that. It ain't like she was like, okay, I'll be a stay-at-home mom.
You said he allowed it.
Yeah. So he like, okay. He introduced it. Hey, you can be a stay-at-home mom. She's like, okay, cool.
So I'm saying, but allowed means she made the choice.
True. But that don't mean you can be inconsiderate to the choice I made.
Exactly.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
And again, that's why whenever I had the time, I went back to working. And again, if that's your thing, oh man, I want to nap. You still getting paid, right? You could choose something else to get paid. If it's me, and I'm getting paid. If something's disrupting me, I'm gonna choose something else to get paid. Yeah. But if I'm with somebody. If my man is getting money, or if I'm getting money, and they're making sacrifices, then I'm gonna make the sacrifice or whatever to do what I need to do. But I'm not gonna complain about the shit. So you getting balls kicked at you and shit or whatever. You don't want to take you a nap. You not there to nap. You're there to make money.
But also in devil's advocate. Mm-hmm. When you decide to be a stay-at-home mom, you're here to take care of whatever needs to take care of.
Correct.
So I say, so once again, we in the same situation. You just saying I'm getting paid. You getting paid too because I'm getting paid to go pay my bills. You're doing this to get your bills paid by your man at that time.
Right.
Still the same consensus. I'm just saying I be in that bitch. I be like, my eyes be rolling back and shit.
But we still deserve breaks.
I didn't say you did. But at the end of the day, you're still, once again, I'm still working a job. You're still working a job then.
Yeah, still both working jobs. And we're choosing the jobs or whichever we allow. However, don't discredit what I do.
I didn't want to. I'm not discrediting. I'm just saying my personal thoughts.
Right, that's fine. But don't as a man, do not. And I see this all the time. Don't discredit anything that a woman does. If you out working, and she's a stay-at-home mom, just because if the
tables were turned, do you think you could do that? If the tables were turned, do you think that you could be a stay-at-home dad? Like, do you think?
I got you.
Do you think that you could change this diaper? You could have the food cook. I know you can cook and all this, but I'm saying, do you think you could stay on top of this and then say the same thing you're saying to her? Like, okay, well, you don't get a break.
I already let you know I ain't being no stay-at-home nigga anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. But if you had, if the choice came to be,
I know I feel what you're saying. I'm saying I would not do it.
Why not?
My personal who I am and whatever. If you change,
you couldn't handle it.
No, I'm a hustler. I gotta go to a job. I gotta go make some money. I gotta go. So like you saying, okay, I'm gonna sit here and not get money. I was gonna take care of shit. No, let me go pay somebody to go take care of what I got going on and make us some more money. So and now we got a bigger pot to go.
They were saving money by her being a stay-at-home mom.
Possibly so. Me personally, I'm looking.
Like, you just gonna pay somebody to take care of the kids?
Yeah, because you talking, and I don't know how much it was to do all that shit.
So you taking the easy way out?
No, I'm not. Because you can say, I don't know how much it was for y'all to take care of the kids or how much it was. Me personally, say you got a job that's saying we're gonna pay you $70K or whatever. you staying home is not gonna cost you $70K. Me personally, I just don't think it's gonna.
What you mean?
He made over 6 figures. Well over.
No. What I'm saying is, you say it was cheaper for you to stay at home. Me personally, say if you went to got a job and they say, "Oh, we're gonna pay you $70K," I just don't believe whatever it was that you was gonna have to do with your kid when you got a job, it was gonna cost you $70K. So say it cost you $30K, you still make a 40 plus of whatever he makes. That makes sense?
But you paying that out to somebody else.
I'm paying 30 to you, but I'm still making 40 plus of whatever I'm making from not making nothing.
You know.
Does that make sense?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm not being funny.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Okay, so look, how much would it cost y'all to, like, say you go get a job
And put the kid in daycare.
put it in?
You know how much daycare costs?
No, it do. So okay, so just throw out a number. All right.
So for him to be working and me to be working and putting her in daycare.
And then the kids have to be taken to cheerleading practice, football practice, all this.
But that was already in expenses. We just talking about pretty much daycare, like.
So that has to be accumulated to the daycare cost because that's
No, but that's already accumulated because it's already in everything he's paying. Y'all, you's already doing that. Yeah,
he's doing it.
He's doing it.
She's doing that. She's
No,
doing.
that's what I'm saying.
The after school program. She's taking them.
I said you saying taking them there. You saying somebody taking them to.
Somebody
practice?
at this point has to do it because
Who's
I
gonna
can't do
take
it if
them?
I'm working.
What time are you getting off?
If I'm getting off at 5,
What time is practice? What I'm saying. What time is?
everything goes on like at least about 3:45, 4 o'clock.
Okay, so how much? Okay, just say how
And
much.
if I'm at work all day, now dinner's not being cooked.
I'm saying, but how much would? I'm
Now
saying
you
how
eat
much?
fast food.
How much would all this
Right.
cost?
And then I also got the baby and all this
Yeah,
other stuff.
How much would all this probably cost? We just gonna throw out a rough estimate.
Over for them themselves well over $1,000 a month.
Okay, over $1,000 a month. So we gonna can we say 2,000?
Might as well, because I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was with old girl, we paid daycare, and bro, we had to pay $450 every week.
Yes. So we gonna
That was every week.
So can
that
I say
that wasn't bi-weekly, that was weekly.
okay? So we can say 2,000. We can say 2,000 a month, right?
Probably a little more, but yeah.
Oh.
We'll roll with 2,000.
I'm gonna do 25.
No, do 2.
Oh, we gonna do. This is better than I was on 25, right? Okay, so just say every month. That's 30,000, right? Cool. So now, okay, you working though, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you working. Say you make 70, 80K.
Don't do that.
Huh?
Did not do that.
No, I'm just giving out a number. Say you make 70, 80K.
Okay, but I didn't. So let's not do that.
We doing hypotheticals. We just gave a hypothetical.
No, because that's high. Because if that's the case, then we got to aim high with the daycare and shit. Let's be realistic now. Let's be realistic.
50K.
38K.
Now you.
And that's high.
No, but why can I?
Because we're being realistic.
50K.
We got to be realistic with everything that we're doing right now. Because it's a realistic situation, not a hypothetical. So we can't go 70,
you got to give me. Okay, well I got to go back to 1,000 then.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, that's even worse. Go ahead.
No, it ain't. Because that's 12,000. That's 12,000.
Okay,
You
go
said
ahead.
1,000.
Is that daycare?
She gave me. She
So,
said.
okay.
I'm
She said
asking.
about 1,000.
Let's put this
I
in.
said 12,000, right?
Let's put it. No. All right. So let's put this in there, right?
Are you doing that every month? Because I'm telling you, bro, daycare. Some daycares is
No.
weekly.
I know it is. No,
Okay.
I know. I'm just saying. Just say 1,000 a month.
Okay.
From
No.
what she said.
So let's do this. It's a real life situation. Let's do real life shit right now. All right.
Okay.
So all right. So I'm over here. I want to go back to work. I want to be a grown ass woman. So I'm going. Hoo, 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 hoo. I'm not making no more after bonuses like what 35,000.
You give him some chump chat. Nah, she's paying more.
But I want to go
nowadays.
back to work because I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom
this
because
is
that
being-
shit's tiring, right? So I'm also having if we're counting my daughter going to daycare, like you said, $450 a week.
I'm telling you, yeah. And that was in 2016.
So that's and that's when I had my baby.
But you saying 30?
So that's the baby, right? And so then let's add in the other kids having to go to their football, cheerleading, basketball, all that other shit, right?
Yeah.
How they gonna get there?
But hold on,
That's
but-
more money.
But that's why I was asking. But hold on. So you got a degree, right?
No,
Oh, you don't got a degree?
no, I don't.
Okay, I'm thinking about. Oh,
I don't have a degree.
okay, but we're not gonna get to But
Self-made.
hold on. You have a job. You make decent money.
Now,
But you make decent money.
back then, no.
But you make decent money now.
I do now. I'm by myself now.
Okay,
I'm not with nobody.
so once again, we can't sit there and just say though that you just gonna make a job that's making 30 or
But
35.
back then, yes, I would. I was
you know
married.
what I'm saying, but I'm saying,
the circumstances were different. You got to look at it like that. You can't talk about now.
But
you
you
can't
know,
talk
but
about
you
me
can-
now. You
you
got to
can-
look back then.
you can go get a job to make that.
But what about
that's
back then? When I was living in Oklahoma, first of all, the cost of living was lower. And
Ah,
I was
that's
married,
why
et cetera, et cetera.
I was gonna
If
get
we're
there.
talking about right now, hell yeah, I'm making a lot more money. Why? Because I'm by myself. I'm with my daughter, and I'm self-made. I'm gonna get my shit. I'm gonna get my money. I'm not making excuses for nobody but myself. So back then, when I was married, and I didn't want to be a stay-at-home mom no more
I feel you.
because I couldn't do that shit because mentally it was wearing down. I would have rather want to work.
I feel you.
Yes, I went and I
But I'm
was going to
saying-
take anything I could do to get out of that shit and get me
I
some
got you,
paper
but you can get
and
somebody-
bread.
you get
But
somebody to
then
agree,
it would have been more beneficial for me to stay at home with my daughter, with my stepkids, going to all them practices or whatever. If it would have been more rational to do that rather than go make a little 30,000, 35,000 at most, because that was chump change
No,
at that point. That was chump change. No, that was chump
No,
change.
but you saying 35.
That was
You
chump,
can go-
but that was chump change, right? That was chump change. But because of the wear and tear on my mental health, I was willing to go do that just to not be a stay-at-home parent because you don't get no breaks. You don't get no time to yourself. That's literally like, that's your time. No matter what you're dealing with, regardless of customers or whatever, I was working in finance. That's a hard ass thing to do because now you're dealing with everybody else's problems. But then you still got your problems outside of that. But you still making a way for your kids and all that shit outside of that. But I'd rather do that, go to work, get that paycheck, than be at home, hear about my husband shit, hear about him complaining about everything, hear about what the kids are lacking because I'm not there all the time to go to all these fucking practices
I'll
and
say,
shit and be at home with my
got you.
kid that's an infant.
I got you,
I'd
but-
rather go do that than do
No,
that.
I got you, but no,
So go ahead.
But no, I'm not talking about the.
I'm here.
But I'm not talking about the mental part of it. I'm not talking about all that. We talking about other shit. But you talking about? I'm saying, okay, let's say you got your degree. You gonna be a teacher. You gonna make 50,000 to teach. So that's what I'm saying. You're talking
I
about.
didn't have that.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking about general shit because you have people going through the same shit. They got a
Right,
degree.
right.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You can say 50,000, right? You said about $1,000 a month.
I'm not gonna say 50,000. I'm not gonna. You
So
can say 50,000 for them people, but I'm gonna talk in real life.
Can we?
I'm gonna talk in real life.
50,000 is real life.
I'm talking in my life,
But
not
no,
their life.
No, we broad up. Well, okay, can we say 40? We meet in the middle.
No.
Oh,
I'm not for this. I'm not. And that's
Okay.
one thing that I'm
Okay.
not going to break on because I lived through this shit.
Oh, no,
if
no,
it was
no,
something
no.
I didn't live through,
No,
then
most
yeah, it could be
definitely.
hypothetical, but I'm not.
But I'll say this
I'm
is
not
this,
going to do that.
this can
That's
be
one
realistic.
thing I'm not going to be willing to budge on. I'm
This
sorry
can
to
be
tell
realistic.
you.
Okay, but
Am
hold
I
on.
wrong for that, Otis?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, so you said 1,000, right? You said about $1,000.
1,000 for what?
Is that daycare?
That's why I'm at.
Is that just dumb ass?
No, that's why I asked her. She's like,
Because
she, no,
you
hold
can't
on.
make the situation be helpful to you.
No,
now.
no, I'm not. No, Dorothy.
Because that's what it sounded like.
This is
I'm
getting
just
good.
saying.
No, Dorothy. I asked you. I said, okay, how much would all that be? You said no. You said roughly $1,000. That came out your mouth.
Okay.
So
1,000 for what?
I asked you. I said, okay, all those expenses, what you're talking about, you're taking kids or whatever. You said roughly $1,000. That's what you. I probably
Taking care of kids, $1,000?
No, you said roughly 1,000. You said. I said, okay, daycare, all that with transportation, with the practice. You said
No,
roughly 1,000.
not for. Okay, well
Yeah,
then I
that's what-
recant that shit. Then
Okay,
how
thank
about
you.
that?
Appreciate
so
you.
then let's go back into real life.
That was a good word.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
recant
she been using words all day.
So I do it all the time.
Yeah, I'm smarty.
Keep
Okay,
up.
listen here, bro. Let me tell you.
No, we getting good. No, this is great. This is great for the.
Like I said, I was telling you about the girl I dealt with. She made more money than me, whatever. I was coming out of my pocket for $450 a month. Yeah, she paid that too because that's your child. But gas money, groceries, all this stuff. Like that plays a factor.
But I'm
But
saying-
you
but-
saying, I know what you're saying,
It's
bro. You
already been
saying
paid.
she go get a job, but now instead of her saving money, now I'm shoveling out money to this daycare. I'm shoveling out money to pay gas money. I'm shoveling out money. You shoveling out money everywhere.
I got that point of it. I got it. When you talking about groceries, stuff like that was already paid, was already being put in the house. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, okay.
But she had to go get it. She had to go get it.
No,
Right,
no.
'cause
What
how's
I'm
it
saying-
gonna get there?
But, as I'm saying, but understand, that shit's still already paid for.
But how's it gonna get there?
One of y'all. You can say you.
And if we're working, that's more time allotted out of it.
That's when, okay, what time you get off work? For most jobs, you get off 5,
I
4.
got off at 9.
Most jobs.
Oh, let me. Not being. I'm saying career. Nah,
You got like I ain't. I'm just
I'm
saying
saying
you're a
a lot of
coach, so you like football.
Not
So
even-
you
not
get
even
out
I get
late
out- I get out late.
sometime. That's what I'm saying. So
No, I'm saying you can like when I guess you're talking about just you, but I'm talking about this. Like you can like you saying 30,000 people can go make 50. But I'm just this is what I'm saying. Okay, say if you said 2,000 or whatever. That was no, you said 2,000 a month. So that was probably like I think 30,000. Once again, I'm just saying if a person that's yes, I'm going to make 50,000. Just saying all taking care of what you was talking about taking care of. That's 30,000. We still make an extra 20,000. You see, you get what I'm saying now. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're not, but I'm saying you're still making extra money because what you're going to deal with and what you're paying for, what you working your job, you're probably not going to make. It's probably not going to cost everything that you worth at your job. And me paying daycare and all that shit, because also too, I already got a dude that's paying whatever you bringing in is extra now because he's already paying everything. So guess what? If you work at a job and then all the extra cost is 20,000, you make 30, you still making an extra 10,000 a year. You still making an extra 10,000. That's what I'm saying. And I understand what you're saying. You would make, but once again, you talking about 30. The average cost in probably making in Waco is probably like 40,000.
The average pay in Waco. And what are these people that are making 38,000 a year doing right now? Struggling. They can't even live by themselves right now.
Possibly, but that's
they can't do it right now.
Huh?
It's a no go.
Possibly, but what are their situations? You just said you had a man that's
that was back then.
But you said you just had a man that's making
that was
six
years
figures.
ago. That was years ago. Yeah. All right. So let's go there. So we're gonna run it back to real lifetime, right?
But no, you saying real? So hold on. We talk? Are you
back then?
No,
back then.
no. Hold on. We talking just on you, or we actually open abroad? We having ranges in this shit.
So if we talking about right now in Waco, with making 30,000, 38,000, 40,000, 50,000, people are not surviving right now in these times. They are not. They are struggling.
No, for sure.
I make six figures right now. I'm struggling.
Oh Lord.
In this time because of my kid and all the other shit that I have to deal with and whatever. So people are struggling.
But also you talking about you have another income and you talking about people that just only make that and that's the only
right.
income.
But now I'm talking about right now whenever it comes to that shit. But back then with him, yeah, of course, yeah, he was making six figures. That's cool, whatever, right? But he has all these kids.
Your job hiring. Shit. We ain't gonna blow by that. You hire, y'all niggas hiring.
You need to focus on your kids.
I say this.
Fuck them kids.
What was going on back then? Yeah, he was making six figures, right? Cool. I'm gonna go on my situation because again, like I said, I'm gonna talk about real time, real life, reality, right? My reality. It's not gonna match everybody else's reality, but my reality back then. And everybody has their story. Everybody has their pros, their cons, their struggles, their power, all that, right? Yes, he was. He making six figures. I chose to go back to work on my own because I did not enjoy being a homemaker because it was so hard for me mentally. I was not going to deal with that, right? I'd rather go to work. So I was making my little chump change, etc., right? Yes, it was a lot of money a lot of mental wear and tear for me to go back to work, but I enjoyed it more than being at home doing that. Me going back to work was more empowering and more helpful and more beneficial to my health than staying at home and dealing with all that bullshit, right?
Go ahead, I got you, cause I got you. I got something to say.
I gotta fix my speech before I say it. Thank you, Otis. I gotta fix my speech before I say it, cause I don't want to come out. I don't want to come out the wrong way.
Just know I love you.
I love you too, always and forever. I love this type of stuff.
I got some shit to piss you off too.
You ain't never gonna piss me off. I done been through the trenches. You will never piss me off.
Shit makes like
but no matter what money was left over, you could say 10,000, but it wasn't no 10,000 whatever. Because whenever I started working, my husband, at the time, and I love him to death. That's my best friend right now.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. But when I started working, that was key into, since you want to have a job now, well, then you can start paying the electric bill. You can start doing this. You can start doing this, that, and the third. So anything that I had left over was going to that. So you know why? Because he didn't want me to do that in the first place.
I forget. I'm saying we switch.
So
we
it was
switching
literally
the shit now.
no. It's keeping on because you was talking about having that leftover, right?
Oh, no.
You having that leftover income, right?
Yeah.
There was no leftover income. So I'm working solely for my mental at this point because there's no leftover. Yeah, there might be something there might be something beneficial to him, but he's not gonna let me know it. We had separate bank accounts.
Yeah,
there was nothing going towards me beneficial, monetarial to me, because that's all going to him.
Yes, but what I'm saying is now we're changing the perspective of what we've been talking about because we use.
No, I'm just letting you know my real life.
No. I got what you're saying, but from what I ain't gonna say just like making my argument of. You said he paid everything, so I'm just saying off of you working that once you get your money, you're not paying on no bills because he's still paying everything. But now you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So and once again, you're talking about your perspective.
I don't see what you're saying because
you're talking. No,
repeat what you just said. Repeat what you said.
You're talking just on.
Repeat what you just said.
No, you're talking on your perspective.
But repeat what you just said.
I'm getting.
Repeat what you just said.
God,
repeat what you just said.
Damn.
Please repeat what you just said.
I am. You're saying you said that okay. When I made that money, now I had to pay a bill. You had to pay bill. You had to pay this. You had to pay that. But what I'm saying, the start of this conversation is you told us that you weren't paying nothing.
But repeat what you said prior to that.
Shit,
what did you just say?
I done forgot my shit.
What did you just say though?
I ain't gonna lie. Tell me.
About him. What did you say?
He made you pay. He was paying
Child,
everything.
please. All right, listen. Yes, Otis.
Okay, Otis. There we go. Let's get it over.
Yeah. I like this. I like this.
it too.
I like it.
Oh shit!
But
let
let me just we can take a shot. Okay, let me speak from experience, but let me also speak from a woman's standpoint because my mother was a single parent. Before my father passed away, shout out to him, R.I.P. Joseph. But my daddy was the breadwinner. But back in let's back it up. Back in the day, that's before they deindustrialized the city. My daddy was the breadwinner. My mama, it's 7 of us. That puts it in perspective. Like, this nigga had a house up there with the white folks.
I was Rolling Stone, baby.
And on top of that, no, he wasn't.
Oh, shit.
He just had 2 wives. And he had a lot of kids. Anyway, he took care of his wife. My mama never had to work. Even when he passed away, she didn't have to work for a couple of years, to be honest. But she went and got a job because she's like, okay, because my daddy had a government job. So up until all my siblings, including me, I don't know what happened to me. I think I was the exception because we got checks. She got a check for each one of us. It said Ruth the Benz for Otis, for Christy. Woo, keep going. When my brothers turned 18, they was cut off. When my sister and brother turned 18, they was cut off. Somehow I made it till I was 25.
Really?
To this day, don't know how. It's crazy to me, but it made it till 25. But my mama always had a job after my father passed away, and he had his one job, but they had a job together, which was throwing newspaper. But it was more so like, okay, here you go. But she always had something, but she was the stay-at-home person. Like, she was the motherfucker, like, no matter that paper out, she was the one coming back, washing ass, brushing teeth, getting everybody ready, going to pick people up because he had get out the paper route, he go to the mail room because he wasn't, I ain't gonna say he was a mailman, don't know exactly what the fuck he did, but the old probation office, that used to be the post office.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But my respect for women and what they do and how they do it is on a whole different level because, bro, women really sacrifice more than us men will ever know. And it's just like, I'm not siding with you, I'm not siding with Dorothy, but hearing what Dorothy said, like, well, goddamn, like, shit, that took, I be thinking sometimes, what mental toll did that fucking take on my mother? Because you had to get after my father's job, you still didn't have to get a job. And to this day, like, I'm not ashamed to say it, Mama's still living good off of my daddy. Like, she still get his Social Security check. Like, to this day, she gets her own. She don't get it from us. Like, yes, she was probably making more. But the thing is, she always kept a job because she was like, okay, want to just solely depend on him.
Exactly.
And if I solely depend on him, yeah, like you thinking I have some leftover, but it's like the best thing. This is one thing my daddy told my mother. This is what she told me. She said he told her, "I got enough money to get us out the hood."
Yeah.
Like if you like, you know what I'm saying, my cousin A-Ray will tell you, our front yard is a main street. Bosque. It's not Bosque, it's 17th Street. You step out our backyard, prostitutes, all that shit. It's like it's the hood. It's like the hood's back here. Don't play in the backyard. And civilization, freedom with the good white folks.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
But
is out the front door. But it's just like it's so I get what you saying, bro. Like,
and
go ahead.
no, I'm saying really I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and Dorothy are arguing two different things because I look at it like I'm arguing like because when you start, you know what I'm saying, when you start talking about the
what is your argument?
No, I'm just talking about like
That's a good. Yeah,
no, I'm saying specific of I'm not putting the emotional stress and all that shit into it. You
can't though.
No.
You can't not put the emotional.
But I'm saying
stress
you
into
can't
it.
because you're a man.
I'm just saying off the pure of what I was talking about. Now, yes, you put all that shit in there. Yes, most definitely. You like you know what I'm saying. She going to get a job to where she probably don't give a damn how much she get paid. She just want to go get a job to get out the house. That's the other part that I'm not speaking on. That yes, you got to think about that shit too.
Right.
But you start talking about your personal experience of how you felt and shit. Like I wasn't talking about.
Well, not a personal experience, but a personal number on it. Like I have to talk about it in real life numbers. I can't talk about it in so-called hypothetical, a teacher, a salary, a degree salary. Because you asked me, you said, "Do I have a degree?" All that. So whenever we asking that, we bringing in that stuff. So then I have to give you real life numbers. So it's not a personal experience, personal feel. It's just real life numbers. That's what I meant by that.
No, but I said that was a personal experience because you was talking about you.
So because you brought in, do you have a degree? So you brought in personal.
Because I started talking about money. You was like,
you brought in personal.
No, because you came and said no. Because you said.
Can we take a shot real quick?
Hold on, talking about. No, because I ain't gonna remember this shit after this shot. Nigga, this is second. Nah, shit, just second one.
Well, then don't take it first. You took it. Woo! Because, and I hate to cut you off.
Nigga, I didn't start.
You'll be all right.
You kind of did.
I hate to cut you off, but not a personal experience. But yes, I'm gonna bring in personal whenever you ask me personal questions. So I'm gonna give you personal numbers. It's not gonna be. So then at that point, I got to give you my personal experience with stuff. Yes, I have to do that. I have to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you brought in personal. It could have been whatever. But you asked, do you have a degree?
No.
You asked me these questions.
No, the reason I'm saying that.
If we want to start out hypothetical, we can do that. But you can't.
No, I tried, but no.
You can't switch it up now.
No, because we brought up the money. So you was like, no, because it's 30,000. See, you know what I'm saying? So hold on. You came up with that number. Cause I said 50. You was like, no, it's 30. So I'm like, oh shit.
Hey,
speaking back in the day.
Hey, right, run the tape back.
She was speaking back in the day.
Back in the day,
that's gonna be a good one. He can run the shit back.
That's
right.
Hey, nigga, run that shit.
It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be like, well, and then Trey said.
No, I'm saying no, but
I said that shit.
Matter of fact, you know what's crazy? It's like when you arguing with my damn brother. He thinks
he's a fool.
No, I'm saying no. He thinks very, I say generic or whatever.
He thinks like a microwave.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's thinking on him.
I'm an oven.
Yeah, I'm saying he thinks on him, but you're thinking broader of the. Like he was like, what the question?
So you comparing us in that aspect?
Oh no, I'm saying no because
I'm like Jake. No.
I'm trying to figure what the fucking word. I say I'm fucking stupid. Don't run that shit back. But I say no. But
go ahead.
But I say no. You were speaking from personal. I was speaking like generic.
Because you asked me personally.
I didn't ask how much you was making at that time.
You asked me, do I have a degree?
I did. No, I did. But before that, I was talking numbers of money. And then I said I was talking numbers of money. You was like, no. I'm like, shit. Well, I said, well, do you have a degree? So that changes the money.
Okay, well, whatever fits your perspective.
That's what I'm saying. We was both going different routes with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Trey usually be on point, but today we are confused.
Right, today we is confused.
I'm just confused a little bit, Trey.
Hey, fuck y'all.
It's a little bit of going.
Nobody come to see you, Trey.
I know, right?
They didn't. I just came by my damn self.
Trey ain't come to see himself today, but it's okay. But no, I mean, regardless of the money, or regardless of whatever person, et cetera, medians, et cetera. I get what we were both trying to go with it. I don't think that we were going off. I don't think that we were debating different things. I don't think that we were debating different things at all. The only thing that we differ
See, y'all, this is
that
healthy.
price range.
People can.
No.
But
Okay, go ahead.
we were on the same course.
No, yeah, that's what I say we was. I
We
think
were on the same course.
I think we was different. Like when you start talking about the emotional, which is very fucking true, the emotional effect and things like that.
Why would I not think about emotional when we bring it?
No, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't talking about on those aspects. I was just talking about strictly. I was talking about strictly numbers. You see what I'm saying? I was talking about strictly numbers.
Degree.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? You start talking about the whole emotional
I ain't got
aspect.
no degree to Trey, so you think less of me?
Right. You think less of us? We ain't got no degrees around here.
You think less of us because you a coach?
Hey, no, you pulled your pockets out, nigga. You good. And Dorothy, you good over there. Shit. Your
We
pockets
ain't got degrees, so I mean, goddamn.
So you done finessed the system. Shit. I went to college for nothing. Shit, to learn about another nigga.
Well, they often.
But before you knew that, before you knew that though, degree wise,
I didn't know using school. I didn't know what the fuck. Shit, I really didn't.
I'm not gonna lie to you, though. I had to side with him. I really thought you had a degree.
did y'all really? Why?
Yeah,
It's just
I know you went to school.
This ain't gonna sound bad because of how you carry yourself and your demeanor. It's just like you talk educated. You carry yourself as an educated person, so it's just like shit.
Yeah, you can use 4 or 5 words in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well,
No, you scored high on your SAT.
I don't know what I scored on my SAT.
I scored high on my ACT. I sucked at it.
I just
But
go high
I
enough.
mean, to be honest, like, no, I ain't got no degree. I do not at all. But
But you finesse the system. You good.
I mean, it ain't about finesse the system.
Shit, yes it is.
Listen,
No,
here,
not
the,
even that.
the richest people did not.
They did not go to college. They did not have a
Yeah.
degree. They
Like
did
niggas-
not.
Like niggas talk about business. You ain't gotta know business to have
Donald
one.
Trump.
Yeah, you ain't got no business to have one. You
He
ain't gotta
took
go
a
to school to
small
have business.
fortune and flipped
Hey,
it.
I will let y'all know right now. The industry that I work in, we see stuff every day. Majority of us do not have degrees, and we make more than nurses, doctors,
You
etc.
make more than me.
I mean,
Shit.
it's untapped. But no, I mean, and I get what y'all are saying about the way that I speak, and I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
However, it does not have to do with you having a college education or anything like that.
It don't. We
Excellent
just,
vocabulary.
Hey, we don't.
it's
We just
all-
assuming.
Right. No, I feel you, because I would be the same way.
I said, shit,
But
you
I
see-
mean, it ain't got nothing to do.
You see a nigga with tank top and mustard shirt
It's
and
all about how you
tattoos
carry.
and
It's
shit.
all
I
about
mean,
how
I
you
got
carry
my
yourself.
associates. I ain't got no.
I mean,
Yeah.
people that are crazy, they carry themselves like they calm. So at the end of the
Amen.
day,
Oh yeah, I was like shit. Well yeah, now we are.
But let me ask you this, Trey. Hold on, I'm sorry,
no, go ahead,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
cut y'all. Let me
Oh,
ask you
shit.
this: do you think for
You trying to just make me a badass?
No.
woman out of the day,
You're not a bad person. Everybody
Womanizer.
loves Trey
Shit.
because everybody hates Chris, but everybody loves Trey.
Shit.
yeah.
Who don't like you?
Mm.
When a woman's fed up.
You want to talk about it?
But it's too late to talk about it. Do you think, and this is not no hypothetically, this is like me really asking you a question. Please do not be an asshole and just answer the question.
That's
You
being me.
you right. Do you think like okay, yes, you already stated no, I would not be a stay-at-home dad. None of that shit. I'm a hustler. But do you think you could do it?
Nah, I don't think I can do it.
Why not?
This is because I'm
This
a
nigga
think.
answer the question. God damn. Go ahead, Trey, because I'm shocked.
Nah, I don't think I can do it because once again, I'm gonna think about how the bag can be bigger. I'm gonna think about how we can elevate. Once again, like if I'm a stay-at-home dad, I feel like okay, I'm good with where we at. Like yes, you get like you know what I'm saying. Like yes, it's gonna probably cost more money for people to take care of this and that. But I'm thinking about this bag being even bigger to where we
You
don't
can
worry
start
about that.
clothing line, ridge line.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I'm just thinking about the bag being even bigger to where yeah, we paying for this, but we getting so much more money because I'm able to do this.
So you money hungry.
I ain't money hungry.
I'm
It's
fucking
just
with you.
yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's just like once again, like me and you always talking about like generational wealth. So it's like how much can you grow? Once you become complacent within you and yourself or whatever you're doing, you'll never grow no more. You know what I'm saying? The biggest trees grow the most. You know what I'm saying? You water it the most, you grow the most. So my thing is like I feel like I can't do it because once again, I gotta go do something.
Every
Because
fall.
If my girl going to get a bag, it's going to motivate me to get a bag. If I'm going to get a bag, I want my girl to be motivated to go get a bag. That's just what it is. Because once again, we start looking at each other like, and I feel for me, that's a turn on. Like, damn, like if you hustling, I'm hustling.
Right.
And that's just whatever. Like, If I see you, if we working out and I see you going hard, I'm like, hell yeah, I gotta go get it in.
Well, you gonna say fuck that? Go ahead, go Otis.
No.
Like we was running that one time. You like you can go.
No, cause last time we run, you took my damn bands from me and shit. And you just
No, last time we ran to your mama house and back.
Whoa.
But earlier in
Yes,
that
I did take
wanted
those bands from you.
Yeah,
Give me this shit.
But earlier I wanted to stop early, but it was like, is this a motivation?
You
like,
sound like what is it? Debo. Craig, y'all seen Craig and Smokey earlier?
So I want to bring up something from earlier, like with what we was talking about with the women and the
oh shit,
getting nails done and all that, et cetera, et
what
cetera.
happened to your hand? My bad.
You fancy, huh? Go ahead, Dorothy.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So, well, as far as like the expectations and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing that does bother me as a woman that does not care about a man that can pay for my nails, my hair, etc. I do my own hair. I can do all that shit with it. But it's somebody.
It's somebody. Ain't that a bitch?
Somebody
This shit going to somebody.
that whenever you already have your nails done, your hair done, your
fancy,
eyelashes, all that fancy hun done, all that.
Shout out to Drake.
And then a man that feels like he needs to say, oh, well, I can keep up with that. I can pay for that. Why you don't want me to pay for that? I need to do this, and the third. I don't need you to do that.
Once again, you have niggas that they feel entitled and they want to feel superior.
Yes.
So for them saying that, so like, once you have men that want to go pay all the bills and some men just do it just because, but you have men that want to just do that to feel superior and have control over their woman. So that's why they won't say, hey, no, go get a job or whatever. They just want to have that superior because now a woman feels weak and she feels vulnerable because you're doing all this. So now she feels like, oh, whatever you say, I do got to do. No, fuck that.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, you just an insecure nigga. Your shit ain't long enough. It ain't working.
And I love that you said that because that's exactly where I was going for it. Like with it. Like because like niggas like.
Can I say this? I'm glad we on the same. I'm glad we on page 62.
62.
Yes.
62. Because that's exactly what guys are.
Little meat injury.
That's what they do.
I didn't say little meat. It just ain't long enough.
Little meat.
When you go use the restroom, you all up on the stall.
You ain't on your balls.
Yeah,
It's the
you
boy,
all up on.
Jay, I'm going to go crawl.
Are we making a rap?
I'm
right?
sorry.
I love it.
Yeah, you all up on.
It just-
You all up on the thing. You
It's
all
in-
up on what? Not the porta potty. What's the open pen thing?
The urinal.
Yeah, you all up on the urine. You ain't got enough meat. You got to step back sometimes.
Because that's exactly what it is. I'm dead. It's all about control in that aspect. Like, okay, yes, I've been getting my nails done. I've been getting my hair done. I've been doing this, that, and the third. And it's like, because you come around now, oh, well, I can do this, that, and the third.
Shit.
I
appreciate my girl buying shit for me now. Shit.
It's all
Matter of
about control in that aspect. Yes, are some women like, oh, well, you need to do this, that. Okay,
And the
that's a little
toxic
accepted.
ones.
Shit.
But if I'm already doing that shit and you want to come around here talking about what I can do for you,
Do it.
so you might as well go ahead. Right, do it.
Shit.
But don't try to hang it over my head like it's something. Yeah.
Exactly that. Thank you, Otis. Thank you.
don't
Just
try to
like
shake my
that's
girl.
exactly where I was going with that. Because if that's the case, then you can go ahead and exit stage left, right, now. Stage left, right, up and down. I don't give a
got
damn.
no ego. I appreciate my girl buying. I send her shit now. This shit would look good on me. Appreciate you.
Well,
You
in
gonna
my
buy it?
relationship, I'm the one that buys the shoes. So
I do.
I'm okay with that.
I do too. I buy.
know that's
I
right.
Yeah,
buy
I'm
shit
okay
too,
with
but
that.
you know, as a man, your girl sends you shit, but you don't never send her shit. Shit, I'm sending now. Hey, they said these hoes 40% off today. Them hoes is nice. Oh, and then like you bought, appreciate you. Thank you. You know, I'm gonna return the favor. I appreciate it.
Right,
It's
right,
a give
right,
and
right.
take.
Yeah, give and take. I'm sending shit now. Hey, that PS5, I'm gonna send that bitch.
You got a PS5?
Oh,
No, shout out to Clara because she gave you a PS5. I ain't gonna lie to
hey,
you.
Claire.
Next time I get a game system, I'm gonna have to be rich or something because all I'm playing is fighting games and
See, I got
Halos.
See, I got that call. I've been fucking with the man. I'm fucking with the duty. They Call of Duty make you feel like you in the army.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. That shit go hard, but
It do, but it's just not realistic because you know what I'm saying. In the army, you die, you dead, you get a fucking pendant. On Call of Duty, I'm coming back, baby. Hey, stay alive for 30 seconds, nigga.
spawn me in, nigga.
Hey, 24.
Be like, bro, move, bro. Keep them coming.
I'm back. I ain't got no gun, nigga. Stop. I ain't got no guns.
But all in all, like I you know what I'm saying, it can go two ways. Like I said, like when I first asked the question. Some females feel like they deserve it off top. No questions asked. And some dudes come in,
My question is,
I'm spending that cash, but you got to be able to keep up if you're going to keep spending that cash. You can't be, like, I'm not saying you can't fall on hard times, but if you spoiling this girl and it's 6 months later, and all of a sudden now you done fell off, like, she's going to be thinking, okay, well, damn, nigga, when you came in strong.
Yeah. It's a standard.
But my question,
It's a standard.
It's a standard.
You set a standard.
My question is though, like, you know, so for some women, like, what do you really deserve? You and the number one for McDonald's are looking very reasonable, looking very the same.
Cause you ain't no Nick and Sam day.
But if you set that standard, it don't matter what she deserves. But if you set that standard,
Hold on.
if you set that standard, don't go against it. That's basically the basic principles that's there.
Let me go.
You can't be upset about what she's demanding from you.
Cause you know you remember a big bottle of Hennessy.
Yeah. Oh,
You
that bitch still at the crib.
You remember?
I know.
No, I'm talking. You know.
I know.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Trey, I was getting spoiled out there.
Oh yes, you was.
I was traveling the world.
traveling the world.
You was calling me, hey, say, bro, I'm not even in Texas.
He not here.
I'm not here. So she set a standard that it's like, oh.
This shit how it is.
And then you went against that shit, nigga. I'm like, what?
And this how it's gonna be?
The fuck it is. But you got upset
Ooh.
the moment. Okay, let's talk about it. So, okay.
Got mad.
You got mad because shit, COVID hit. I lost my job. All of a sudden, I'm not hustling. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, bitch. Every time, yes, I did say bitch.
This shit feeling different.
Every time we went out, what I tell you, Trey, I'm cashing out of a half. Or I'm cashing out of that shit right back. Cause I don't want you to ever feel like, oh, you did this. But the moment I didn't have a job and I couldn't do shit is the moment that
This shit got different.
it got different.
It got different.
But you was buying shoes, you was buying bottles, you was buying
Big ass bottles.
fat bottles.
Oh, big ass bottles.
So you know.
The bitch niggas gotta go to the back.
You know. So it's just like, you know, I had a girl who, would have probably been a stay at home because it's like, oh, you bringing this much a week? A week? A week?
Not a month.
Not a month. A week.
week.
And I'm sitting here looking at this shit, but you know what? What Beyonce say, Dorothy? Thank God I dodged the bullet.
Thank God. Oh, I love that.
The Tin Can Show.
thing I
Yeah,
ever
I'm
heard.
just saying, thank God I dodged the bullet
That
because
was on with that concert.
The Wizard of Ance.
that's a good one.
Wizard of Beyonce.
But the thing is, bro, like, you came in, standard. It was a standard that, bitch, you gonna buy this shit. You gonna get this shit. We gonna drink when we wake up. We gonna smoke. We going to Nick and Sam's. If anybody know what Nick and Sam's,
I know what you're talking about. I ain't been in.
been there twice.
Oof.
Over $300 bill.
Woo.
Did I pay for it? No, I didn't. But you know what? I'm okay because I said this and her. I'm gonna take my girl there because she deserved Nick and Sam's. Did I necessarily deserve Nick and Sam's? Probably. Yeah, I did. Yes,
But
the
you
fuck
got
I did.
it.
I did. But it's like the whole thing when Dorothy went and got a job. Oh, now shit changed.
Yeah.
Now shit changed. Oh, now you want me paying this. Now keep that same energy you introduced me to. That's the thing. Like, you introduced me to this shit. So that's just like you introduce your girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you because Trey got a whole house.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
I feel you.
That's accomplishment. But I'm saying, bro, like, with or without your girl staying there, them bills gonna get paid. Wrong or right? With or without your girl, you still gonna eat because you can cook for yourself. With or without your girl, you still gonna get a haircut. You still gonna be fly. You still because you cut hair.
Who you talking to me?
I know. With or without, and with or without that nigga, you still gonna be Dorothy.
And
The thing is, bro, people get complacent and they get shit.
oh yes,
They get complacent.
Yes.
Oh, well, Trey need me or Dorothy need me, and then Dorothy pop out. Bitch, I can make my own money.
Well,
Trey pop back out. I've been paying my own bills, so you're just a help.
You hit a nerve that they deserve.
I'm just saying. So we have to realize, and this isn't me talking in general. People got to realize, like, shit, You can cook for yourself. You can cook for yourself. You can go make your own money. You can go make your own. You can go make your own hustle because you got a side hustle. You cut her. You like, man.
You
like,
speaking all facts.
I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, men and women stop getting complacent, but we also have to stop choosing that partner that ain't worth the fuck. Because at the end of the day, like, anything you can, like, we live in a day and age now where most women do make more than men. They hustling. And, you know what I'm saying, not only OnlyFans, but other shit. It's just like
showing that puss.
Showing titties, nigga. They can clickbait. You gonna make, but the thing is,
can I say something?
Go ahead.
Shout out to the woman that OnlyFans 75% off because that pussy ain't selling.
You's a fool. You is a fool, but yeah, they do.
Let me cut that out because I don't know what the hell.
First thing, people free, bitch. Man, that pussy look terrible.
Ain't no hoes. That's an inside joke that his brother. If his brother listen to this.
Oh
Let's
shit!
pray for him.
Can I say this though?
Exactly, Dorothy. That's what his own daddy said. We're gonna. I'm gonna just hint on it, and then I'm gonna get off of it. But he was looking at race cars.
We ain't gonna.
And his daddy's like, boy, you spending some money. And nigga said, ain't no hoes.
Oh.
And that nigga,
what are you looking at?
What the fuck you looking at? But yeah.
Side note though, for the man is that when y'all, when we talk about, well, you introduce her to this, remember these niggas like Tyler Perry, we playing a role. What? Remember these niggas like Tyler Perry, we playing a role.
I get it.
We playing a motherfucking role, hey.
But if you gonna play that role, you got to keep playing it.
The shit the fuck if you are. That and the shit. No, you don't.
But why you play it? So what are you trying to get at?
Shit, once I got the part, shit, motherfucker, I'm gone.
That's the problem.
What that nigga Elroy said?
What you going through?
I got my money. I was gone. Try to stick me with some 30-year payment plan. Got my daddy like that a long time ago on the Cadillac.
Is that Friday?
Friday after next Friday.
I knew it was a Friday. But point blank period, you know what I'm saying? Women, stop expecting a nigga to do everything for you. And niggas, if you can't maintain that shit, stop it. Stop it from the get-go. Like, please, like, don't introduce this woman to a vibe that you can't maintain because that's where you fall off at.
They working for a goal.
Fish.
Hopefully it's not fish. Well,
You're working for a goal. Go ahead. What was you doing with it?
You working for a goal. That's why they showing them that shit. And then next thing you know, they just swimming.
But the thing is, you have to be. My thing is, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this, and y'all got it, and then I'm gonna end it after this. But I'm gonna say this: if you introduce that woman to a vibe that she never knew, and then you get upset because at the end of the day you got her, you got the goldfish, you got it,
You gonna hit?
You got it. But at the end of the day, don't expect her to be dip off and be just like she gonna ask you. I say, bro, you was getting hair, nails, you was being fancy, huh? So I need you to continue that shit.
Love it.
Shout out to Drake. You need to continue that shit. But as a female, I'm not saying continue it to it. I'm saying continue it to a point where it's like, listen to her. When I first got my girl, I told her straight up, like, it's certain things I can do, certain things I can't do. But if you are that right one, I told my girl this. I will do anything for you if it's in my power, but I will also do anything for you if I know you're a real one. I will make a way. But females, stop expecting shit and you are a McDonald's meal, like Trey said. Stop expecting the world and you don't deserve Nick and Sam's. And if y'all don't know what Nick and Sam's is, y'all need to go look up. It's a steakhouse.
And once again, these niggas acting. Once they get that cat,
that's the problem.
They on that PS5, nigga looking at you like, what you gonna cook today?
But that's where the female get it twisted because you can't be that motherfucker that get played and then get upset because a nigga played you.
And I
vice versa, niggas. You can't be upset because you was spending that cash and
she ain't give
you no ass and you stop spending that cash and now she on to the next nigga.
That's fine.
Yeah, I ain't about
take them as they go. I ain't spending shit.
Do it.
Fucked up.
You got
no,
something?
I mean, no, I agree with all that. Like, You always got it right. Love it, love it. But seriously though, like with women. What do you say?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Blooper films. Nigga, you done? She don't know what to say.
Okay. I got enough to say. We can speak about that vein in the middle of your forehead, but we don't do that.
Nigga,
We'll put that into the bloopers.
Fuck you with
But,
that big ass wrist.
That's cool.
Oh,
It's fast enough to hit you. But anyways,
I see this. What the
I
lady
would
was
never
doing.
do that to you though, Trey. I love you. I love you. I love you and your big ass forehead. I'm
All right.
so glad that you were able to get enough paint to spray onto your hairline. So that's perfect. But please edit that out.
Okay, I let that big ass cash you got too. Shit.
Me too.
Yeah, I bet.
The
huh?
niggas love it.
I bet they do. Shit.
They do. I love you, Trey.
No,
I don't want to
fuck
beef
you.
with you. Why you mad? Why you mad?
Nah, fuck you.
Don't do that.
Huh.
I love you and your baby boo hoodie. But
Hey, this always cold.
It
Hey,
is
support,
cold.
Support black business.
I write all that in a bag of chips.
I'm in them.
Huh?
I'm in the chips.
Yeah,
In the
you
bag.
eat the chips.
Ooh,
But Trey, we want to
But-
appreciate you
oh,
for coming back. Go ahead, my bad.
I'm so
daughter.
sorry. I'm so sorry. We was beefing a little bit right now. We was broke a little bit.
What happened?
I do love Trey though.
she loves me.
Trey is always
Do you-
going to be the
Do you love me
advocate
back,
of the devil.
nigga? Damn.
What happened?
Say it. You love me?
I said it, but you ain't hear it, so
Say
that's
it.
your fault.
Damn, Trey, is it hard
You
to
don't
say?
love
it?
me.
Love you, Dorothy.
Thank you.
Is it hard to say you
Thank
love
you.
somebody, bro?
God damn.
Period.
Shit.
You like Goku. You know Goku has never kissed his wife?
Really? I ain't know that nigga had a wife.
What?
Nigga, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You don't watch Dragon Ball Z?
It's
do.
clear that he don't pay attention to women of any relationship. It's okay though.
Besides mine.
Clear.
Thank you.
All right. I know that's right. As you should.
Yes.
Period.
That's a good one.
That's good. I love
nigga.
it for you. But any whoosies.
Go ahead.
But no.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes to women and men and those whole like roles, it's not okay for either of the sex to assume anything of one another, in my opinion. I hate the expectations that social media has put on people, and then people know how I feel about social media in a whole as of now. They should. But I hate that as far as like, oh, they should pay for my nails. They should pay for this, and the third. And on the other perspective, with me and talking about like cooking and cleaning, et cetera, when either party don't know how to do either of the things and don't know how to pay for either of the things. So it's really a time, and this comes into so many different topics. Like, can we just come to fucking together, please?
Ooh, that's a good topic.
Can we just come together and help each other with all these things? Hair, nails, business, home life, all that. We are not living in easy times. Let's just call a spade right now. We're
Nah,
not.
for real.
Everybody is hurting.
Especially
So
in
forget the
today's times.
roles that everybody wants each other to play. How are we expected to play the roles that y'all want us to if nobody can afford to do it? Everybody's struggling right now.
If you love
Whether-
him and she loves you, if she make more than you or you make more than her, whatever it be, put it together and make a
Make it
piece.
work.
Make a piece of the pie.
Just make it work right now. Because I mean.
Like Drake said, let's fuck all night till things get right.
You get on my nerves all the time. All right.
I don't know.
But I love you though. But I love both of y'all. But no, for real though. It's just so much.
Go ahead.
Everybody just so we're all pushing to just keep going and keep sticking the path and everything's so funny and hee hee ha ha. Shit is hard. Can we just say that? Shit is hard.
No, for real.
For
Shit is
everybody.
hard. And ain't nobody got it all together, but if you meet the right person, y'all can put the pieces together.
And can. And make it work.
That's it.
Until this shit gets over with.
It's been real. It's your boy OT.
And DB.
Make sure you like,
subscribe,
and follow wherever you get your podcast from. Trey, thank you for coming on and being the devil's advocate per usual. But for real, thank you for dropping some jewels.
Yes.
Thank you for always, being willing to come out and, do your thing, bro. And thank you to all the voters. Because don't forget, it's about to open. And we need all them votes on the second session because we need to win this. We trying to win the Waco Awards. I'm not going for second. I'm not going for third. I'm not going for a runner-up. I'm not going for, he was in the second round. I'm going for the win. So if you're listening out there in the UK, go to the WacoAward.com 2023 and make sure you vote us as the best podcast of the year.
Yes.
And more.
Yes.
So, Trey, you want to leave them with something before you go, bro?
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. We just here to listen.
Oh my god, I love that. And I love you, Trey. I love you. This has been a really good one. We ain't never got on into it with each other. We didn't get into it tonight, but this was a good debate. I love you.
I'm glad you said that.
So here we go.
Let's hit it. Bam.
Thank y'all for tuning in to.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Make sure you
Like
subscribe
and follow
wherever you get your podcast from.
That's right, Otis. Whatever you say, Otis.
It's been real. It's your boy OT,
and Miss Dorothy.
and we'll see you on the next episode of.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Y'all ain't stupid. They coming to see me.